What's up, YouTube? I'm Andrew Chang, he's Daniel Saludo, and this is Teasing the NFL, your place for teaser bets in the NFL. This week, week 5, we are covering the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know it's a nice little matchup since Houston got rid of Bill O'Brien. So the normal line is Houston minus 5.5. Your over-under stands at 54.5. So if you're feeling like the Texans could squeeze a little win out, they will be teased over the 0 to just literally, they still have to win the game. It's plus a half. Yep. So let's be honest. They got to win. But if you like Jacksonville, you get a nice 11.5.
Double digits.
Ooh, that's
Double
right.
digits.
Your over-under, teasing the over to 40.5, which is also very nice in my opinion.
Wrong one.
I'm so sorry. I read that wrong. It's actually 48.5.
Thank you.
Sorry, America.
40.5. Oh my God, people would be so on this, so onto this bet.
That's
no
right.
idea.
And your under gets teased to 60.5. One of the higher teasers that we've seen.
It's another time that we get a above 60 number. So those are always fun to have to deal with. On and under. Just
a nice little shout out to those of y'all who watched the analysis last week. There's a nice little tidbit here. And Danny, Bill O'Brien's attorney, what do you have to say about...
I ain't his attorney. He don't pay me enough.
I'm just saying.
He got himself in trouble, not me.
That he did. As a Texans fan, it's kind of like bittersweet news.
No, it's not. Absolutely not. It is the sweetest news you could ever get as a Texan.
Okay,
fan. And I'm not even a Texan. Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I like the hometown teams, but I'm not like wearing the Texans shirt, for example. Yeah, I'm not wearing the Texans shirt. This was like, you can ask me 3 years ago. I said, they need a new coach. They need a coach to like take advantage of Watson, go to the next level. Instead, all they've done is fall down levels. So,
oh God. Hey, you know what? They're on Asian time, but late is better than never.
Yeah, too bad they don't have any support behind them.
Yeah, we'll see real changes, not this season, but the next season. Yeah. But getting back to the matter at hand, Danny, what do you like this week? Walk me through your process.
So there's an interesting dichotomy in this, in that you would think that teams that lose their head coach the next game week, that they'll want to play harder to kind of like prove their point of like, look, see, we won without this guy now, so we proved ourselves a point. But it's hard to say because their offense just is not where it should be, even though they clearly miss D-Hop for sure. That's a huge mess that they have. David Johnson's a good running back at best. This isn't 2017 David Johnson MVP, all that kind of stuff.
Ouch.
MVP talk. So, I mean, he's solid, but, Bill O'Brien brought him in expecting him to be 2017 David Johnson. So, you're missing that part of the offense. And the defense has been terrible. And yes, Romeo Crennel is their defensive coordinator, who's their interim head coach at this point. But I just don't see Houston dominating this game. I think Jacksonville will have a chance to be able to put points on the board against this really bad Houston defense, because every team that's played Houston has been able to put at least 20.
Yeah, you're right. 20, 23?
No, 30 something, because even the Steelers got 30 something on them.
My goodness.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, you can't count pick sixes though.
Nah. Not worried about that.
Just saying.
But I think Jacksonville at plus 11.5. You get them at a double digit. I think they'll be able to keep this close enough. They won't. I mean, in my view of this game, Houston can win this for sure, and I think Houston does win this by 4 points to a touchdown. So I don't think this game gets over a double-digit lead for the Texans, or at least at the end of the game. Jacksonville will have a chance to be able to get a backdoor.
I like that analysis. I like Minshew Mania. Actually, the last time these AFC South rivals played together, Minshew Mania was better than Deshaun Watson, believe it or not. Check it out. And I think it won't be any different. They're coming off. We're honestly a deflated team right now. Our best bet, speaking as a Texans fan, a little biased, 8-8 our season. just one of those, And seeing that, yeah, we have one of the tougher schedules in the NFL.
You did.
And seeing that Jacksonville should be a gimme. I don't know who says it should be a gimme. I don't think. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's a gimme. I've been hearing a lot of people say.
It's a gimme if you're a really good team. It's not a gimme if you're the Houston Texans.
Yeah, maybe if you were the Houston Texans like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But that's not who we are now. And now, especially that you have D Chark back with Minshew Mania, I do think they are going to put up some points against the Texans. I think that they can definitely keep up. So it will be a close game. I would say that the Texans should be able to squeeze out a win by 7, but the value is definitely there for Jacksonville at 11.5. So
yeah, I think it's definitely a good lean to Jacksonville 11.5. I don't know if this is bettable. It is if you're confident in Jacksonville. It's not really necessarily bettable for me. There are other better values on Sunday. If you want to go to a total, I would actually venture the under at 16.5, just because that's a big number. And yes, the Texans have put points up, but I don't know. That's a lot of points for Deshaun Watson to help cover. And they have to be the main ones, because if they're winning this game, they have to put up a lot of points.
Right. I kind of agree on that too. I don't think that the Texans would help on the under, especially Jacksonville too. Jacksonville can be a big old whiff too. So
no, they whiffed once, and that was Thursday night against Miami.
That was a big whiff, man.
Yeah, they won't do that because they have Chark. Robinson's getting better. When Chark's in the game, Minshew plays better. He's got a better receiver to throw to, and that opens things up for everybody else.
Okay, so there's less pressure. But, the under is pretty high at 60.5 a lot. So, 30-30. 30-30 won't even cover it because he was still...
Yeah, 30-31 is what you would...
30-31.
Is what's needed to bust.
Which I definitely like that too. So, those are my picks. Unfortunately, as a Texans fan, it just pains me so that I'm not picking the Texans to win anything.
You're here to make money, sir, not play home favorites.
Go ahead, lead us out the outro, Dana. I'm gonna go change.
Sure, no problem, man. Get yourself a Philly shirt.
Oh man, come on, dude.
Hey man, they're
Eagles fly.
They're top of the division.
Hey,
we'll get to their game breakdown
division,
a little bit later. But we both like Jacksonville plus 11.5 here. It's a really good value. Bet it if you think it's worth betting. We may not. There are other games on the docket that are a little bit better. But until Sunday when the games come up, for Andrew Chang, this is Daniel Saludo here. Don't forget, if you like the information you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our previews and upcoming videos. But until then, don't forget to get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.